Look at this liquidation levels, ladies and gentlemen. $5 billion will be liquidated if Bitcoin dumps towards $90,000. As always, I will reveal to you in this video how and when this is going to happen. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Samo from MCP Paradise, and just 3 to 4 days ago on February 15, I have told you right here at $97,000 that we are about to start a new impulse to the downside, and as you can see, it's exactly happening. Voila, I've told you, this is the section where most of the crypto noobs are buying. I have no idea why. This was an excellent short-in opportunity because you can place your stop loss very tight to your entry and the take profit targets, as you know, because we understand the dynamics of the whole market situation right now is much greater, so the risk reward is just amazing. But in this video we will not be just talking about the ultra low time frame of Bitcoin, because we will go through multiple exclusive insights. We will also understand the money flow, so where the smart money are flowing right now. We will see what the big players are doing, but let me start with the Bitcoin on ultra high time frame. Just for context, I will not be revealing to you in this video the insights of the impulse, of the ending diagonal and the similarities with the 2021 crash. Right now I just want to show you that we are in this first motive wave of a zigzag after we have successfully completed this impulse, and because we know that this A wave of a zigzag is itself subdivides into 5 waves on a lower time frame, we will be focusing on breaking each of them in this video, and thanks to that understand once again where the price is going to go next. So we have completed the impulse with the 5th wave being formed by an ending diagonal. You know that pretty well. We have sold all of our long positions at the exact top at $109,000, and if you have been subscribed here and watching the videos, you know about that, right? So right now let's break down the A wave that itself is subdivides into 5 waves. So for that, let's zoom into high time frame chart. This is the ending diagonal. It finished with the 5th truncated wave. After it's done so, we have predicted every move, you remember that, right? And we also predicted that the 5th wave will be really truncated, which was absolutely amazing. I've got a great messages from loads of you, so I'm really happy that it helped. And at the moment, as we have been expecting, we are breaking below this ending diagonal, and as I've been breaking down to you in the previous videos, I believe we are starting a new high time frame impulse right towards this $77,000, which is basically gonna conclude the first A wave of a zigzag. From this impulse, I do believe that we have also already finished the first and second wave, and right now we will be talking about the third wave, because I believe the subwaves of the third wave already also completed the first and second wave. For that, let's zoom into medium time frame so we can break it down even more precisely. From the previous video that I have recorded for you 3 days ago, you do remember that we have been finishing this double free pattern. That was the second corrective high time frame wave, right? So this was the first, then the second, and the second actually took a corrective type of a double 3, right? So we believe it was concluded by making a equal lows right here at around $99,000, and right now we are waiting for the X right here, which is right here, to be breaking below. After that we will understand, okay, this is really the double 3, and we are starting off a third impulse towards $85,000, right? But you understand that this itself subdivides into 5 subwaves, right? It's basically this third wave subdivides itself into 5 smaller waves, 1 2 3 4 5. So even though we are already very nicely positioned from higher levels with ParadiseTeam VIPs, we want to know how the price action is gonna move forward, right? As you already know, we, based on calculating the probabilities, increasing or decreasing our portfolio exposure into the market, and we are playing since $109,000 on the side of bears, so we are just waiting for more and more opportunities to safely increase our portfolio's exposure into more and more short positions, while the ones that we already have, we are placing stop loss to break even on them. This is how professional traders work. So right now we are waiting for the X wave wave to be breaking below, so we are waiting for this wave to be closing below around $94,000. That will mean that the double three is already finished and we can start breaking below this support zone towards $85,000. So because we understand that this third wave is subdividing itself into 5 subwaves, we understand this is probably the first wave and we are about to have a second wave, or this second wave was already created by these wicks right here. It seems like it's one of them. In this case, it would probably be this one right here, retesting the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level that I've calculated from the previous price action. As you can see, the point here and here, right? Or this is still the first wave and we are about to have the second wave. So either this was the second wave and we are already starting the third wave of the third wave, right? And the third wave probably will take us below this support, retest and bank towards that $85,000, or we are yet to have the second wave, but we will not know, we will not be absolutely sure until we are able to close below this $94,000, ladies and gentlemen. So it can still be the first wave and we are yet to have a retest of probably this 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, and then we will continue lower in that third wave. What is actually playing into the probabilities of the bulls right now is that we are having a little bullish divergence right here on the MACD indicator. As you can see, the histogram is making so far higher low, but the price is actually making lower low. So I would really like to see this momentum to be a little bit more increasing so we can break this right here, and it will give credibility to the second wave and that we are already in the third wave. If not, however, we might retest this $97,000, and by that we will also get rid of the liquidity pool that we have right here. As you can see, at this liquidity pool, as you can see right here at $97,000, this bright spot right here, this is full of stop loss orders, and you know, the big players love to get rid of them. And it really seems, because from the previous video you know that the better liquidity from the high time frame perspective is below us, right? So it makes sense that we just take the liquidity right here at $97,000 before we start moving down further, right? But it really depends if we are about to close below this low or not. If we are, we will be looking to increase our short exposure just after breaking the serious support zone right here. It will also provide us with a beautiful risk reward opportunity for our new trades, which we absolutely adore. So the benefits of liquidating these stop loss orders is that then the ride lower will be actually smoother. Why? Because if we get rid of the short positions that have stop losses right here, some over leveraged short positions, as we move down there will be nobody taking profits, right? However, if we keep the short positions right here, they will be taking profits right here, and basically the price will have a tough ride to the downside. So it would be smart to do so. However, if the momentum starts to increasing, there is gonna be enough selling pressure to cover these short positions that will take profits around these levels right here, because most of the over leveraged traders, when they see just a little profit, they are absolutely excited. This is the kind of gambling behavior, right? And they are just taking whatever they can if they finally see some profits in their account, right? Obviously, you know, because you are a paradiser, you are watching our insights on Telegram, you are watching these videos, this is the wrong way to do it, right? What you are looking for is beautiful risk to reward trades together with a long-term profitable strategy that over the long run guarantees you, because you keep on having edge with every new trade you enter, that you will be long-term profitable. Ladies and gentlemen, let's zoom in into this third wave. Let's go a little bit more in depth on our ultra low time frame, 15 minutes time frame. But before we do so, I just want to say one more thing, that if we are about to start breaking above these resistances, we might actually have one more retest of this high. And if we are not about to break this $98,000 resistance, we will have actually three equal highs right here. So the triple three actually can be still part of the second corrective medium time frame wave. So this is the first one, this is the second wave before the third motive wave toward $85,000, right? So it is still a possibility, either though it is a low probability. Okay, very low probability. I believe this was concluded by a double three. However, as a professional traders, we need to count with everything, and if we are about to have one more touch towards $99,000, we will absolutely once again treat it as a beautiful short opportunity because of that beautiful risk to reward option where you can place the stop losses right above these resistances and the take profit targets. Because you understand the dynamics of the market, you can place very low, right? So the risk reward is amazing, and that's what you're looking for. All right, on an ultra low time frame, from the previous video you remember that we have been talking about this price action and beginning of a new impulse. We have concluded the WXY33, right? And let me take a look at what's happening right now. It seems like we have already finished the impulsive wave. All right, so that's given a credibility that we are really in a new impulse, and this is not going to be a triple wave because this wave was created by 5 subwaves. That gives a credibility that it's a first wave of a impulse motive structure. So let me calculate the subwaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It finished right here. Then we had some flat corrective pattern, which was basically the secondary wave of an impulse, and it seems like it, if you really can break and close and turn it into resistance of this X wave, we are about to start this third wave, and it's basically already started if we are about to close below this X wave. Okay, let me shift your focus also on the money flow, but before that also we can understand that if we are about to break below this X wave where there is lots of supports from the previous price action, also a big one right here at $93,000, but if this is the new impulse, we are about to finish this impulse right here at $88,000, and afterwards we will finish the whole move at $85,000, and then we will have some larger correction to the upside before we continue lower towards that $77,000. So from the money flow perspective, what can we see right here is very easy. So where is the strength? So the basic strength is at USDT dominance, right? This is clear. Bitcoin dominance and dollar index. From where these indexes are getting the funds from? Well, mostly from others dominance, which is altcoins, obviously, right? Ethereum dominance and the whole crypto total market cap. So it seems like altcoins are experiencing sell-off together with the major altcoin Ethereum. It goes to the Bitcoin dominance, right? But the Bitcoin is dropping as well. That means overall people are withdrawing money. That's why the total crypto market cap is going down, but the USDT dominance is increasing, right? They are withdrawing money into a fiat. Together with that, it's not only staying exactly in the stable coins, but it's going withdrawn into dollar as a fiat currency, like to the bank accounts, right? And if we take a look at the dollar index, we can actually see that we are retesting the previous resistance from the previous price action, as you can see right here, and we are trying to turn it into support. All right, so this is very important level because as you can see, it was working in the past as a really strong resistance, ladies and gentlemen, and right now we can actually see that after this corrective pattern right here, we are starting a new impulse. How do I know it's a new impulse? Because I've calculated the subwaves, right? So for example, right here we are starting to have a 5 moves to the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So this is the first wave of a new impulse. If you are in our MCP university, you already know that. This is the first wave of a new impulse, subdivides into 5 waves, and after that we have some kind of a corrective mode wave. The second one is mostly ABC. In most of the times what we see right here is exactly that, right? 1, 2, ABC. And as is always do, we are stopping right at the bottom of the fourth wave. All right, so it seems like this is the major first wave. Right now we are having the corrective second wave, and we are about to start a third wave. Obviously, you know that very well. If the dollar index is bullish, the whole crypto industry is going to experience more selling pressure. So this is once again just giving more probability similarities to the bearish bias we have since $109,000, where Bitcoin topped out and we predicted that together. So if the dollar index is really about to rise and have the third wave, where the third wave can finish? Well, for that we can firstly take a length of the first wave, we can put it to the upside, then take a look at the Fibonacci retracement levels by analyzing the previous price action, and we can see a pretty important level at right here at around $116,000. Together with that, we are having a previous high at around $114,000, so we can expect the dollar index to start trending towards this resistance zone right here. So I can put a box right here, and how we can use it from a professional trading perspective is very easy. We will be basically just looking to heavily take profits on our short exposure once the dollar index is at this resistance. To make this absolutely clear for you, this is going to be the third wave, and the third wave is subdivides itself into 5 subwaves as well, right? So from the current price action, we might have an impulsive wave towards the previous important level of resistance, as we can see right here. That will be our first wave, second wave, third wave right here, fourth wave, and fifth wave will finish right here at this resistance, most likely, right? So we will be monitoring that for you, ladies and gentlemen. On the dollar index also, we have a bullish divergence. As you can see, the bearish momentum is decreasing. However, the price of dollar index made lower low. This is a clear bullish divergence, so just confirming the bias of a new impulse higher. So yeah, that's just placed to the cards of bearish bias for Bitcoin that we are about to drop to $44,000. As I keep on updating you on daily basis, ladies and gentlemen, nothing changed Paradise so far. So trade safe, trade smart. New video will be again as always on Thursday, and until then, take care. If you didn't completely hate this video, smash the like button. Of course you don't need to, but with liking and subscribing you will let know the YouTube algorithm that this video content is completely not a garbage, and you will mostly let me know that what I'm doing for you with the Paradise team is actually having some impact on your trading results, and that will make me most happy. So until Thursday, have a good one and good night. Cheers.